Welcome back. So in this lecture, I will quickly show how to run tests in headless mode. So these days, headless mode is becoming so popular because of the faster execution than running in headed mode. Just to give you the context, the headless mode means, browser will not show up the execution piece. Okay, that will be handled in the backend by the Chrome with the help of their engine APIs, so that you will not visually see the browser opening up for execution. Okay, that we call as a headless. That means invisible browser, but execution will happen in the backend in the Chrome engine. So Chrome is very famous in running in the headless mode. So if you want to tweak your framework to support headless mode, it's very easy. The first thing is you have to set Chrome options. So here, this Chrome driver right now have no clue to know that it has to run in headless mode. To give that information, you have to create one class called Chrome options. Okay, so using this Chrome options class, you can set any configuration you need for your Chrome. That means you can tweak the existing behavior of your Chrome execution with the help of this options object. So hover your cursor and import the package. Now, here you can add one argument. So using this options object, options dot add argument. Here is one we have. So what argument you want to add? I just want to add an argument called headless. When I add this argument to these options, so these options know that one of the setting what we want is to run in headless mode. Now integrate this option object to your class by sending as a parameter. That's it. So now what happens is when browser is trying to execute, it will give respect to this options object and it will see what are the different new settings I want to focus on. So this options object tells you that, okay, can you run me in the headless? Because that's what you're setting. Okay, so this Chrome driver will help you these options by running in headless mode. Okay, that is how you need to integrate. But now the problem here is, now let's say from your browser, you say like this, headless. Okay, from browser, call as a Chrome headless. So you don't want to run this every time, isn't it? Now, when you say Chrome, by default it is running in headless mode, but this want to run in headless mode only when I send value as Chrome headless. So we can do one setting here. Once you come inside, let's again take this browser name option that if, one second. So this argument is something should set only if this browser name contains headless inside it, right? So if it contains headless, then we are asking to go ahead and run this step. Simple. So if this does not have headless, then this option will not get set. Okay, so that's okay, right? If it is not headless, this option will not set. So this option is empty. Though we are sending as an argument, this does not have anything to tell to this Chrome driver. So obviously it will run in headed mode. Okay, and here also you need to change, guys. Let's say you are asking to run like this in Chrome headless, right? So here in this browser name, Chrome headless will come. But here you are making exact match, right? So Chrome headless will not have exact match. Then it won't go inside this block itself. So if you change it to contains, now it will go. So no matter if you give Chrome or Chrome headless, both keywords have Chrome inside this, right? Chrome is present in Chrome headless and in Chrome. Right now you are using contains. So first it will go inside this method and then again it will check the browser name. If it contains headless, then it will add argument and make your browser to run in headless mode. If it does not contain that argument, it won't go inside this condition and normally your browser will execute as it is. Okay, this is the one simple setting you need to make change to support your framework in running headless mode. So in our application, we need to add one more setting to make it work. See here, when it is running in headless mode, maybe browser by default will open in this view, right? But we want the browser to open in maximize mode here because some elements, now let's say you add Adidas to cart and go to cart, checkout. See the place order, this is there, right? So for minimal browsers, if it comes like this, then it is not in visible mode. Your test will fail, isn't it? So my app is not fitting entire stuff in one single page. So that's why what we did initially, I maximized browser. But this will not take much effect when you're running in headless mode. So I recommend you to add another step here to make sure that a browser opens in the maximized mode. Manage dot window. We can set custom setting also. Window dot set the size. This is the one. Okay. So we can set the size to new dimension of 1440. This is generally recommended when you want to run the application on the full screen mode. Okay, so this comes top over this maximized mode. This will be treated as a full screen. So when it runs in headless mode, you are just giving a heads up that we need to run this on full screen mode so that in the backend engines it will make sure that window size is set to that level. So this is an optional, but if you see any flakiness in your test, that element is not visible, you can add this step. If not, you can ignore. It depends upon your system screen dimensions, a lot of things. But as I said, just an optional. So this help you to run in full screen. Okay, all right. So now what I will do here, let's run in Chrome headless. So why to run from terminal now? We already said Jenkins job, right? Let's go here to Jenkins job and sorry, let me close this. And let's set another choice parameter here saying Chrome headless. That's it. So make sure you save your project here clearly. Now your project is configured to take headless also, right? Now build it with parameters, select Chrome headless and run this. So first you have to see what command it is taking. Okay, looks like it failed on first attempt. Maven, no, it's not that one. Okay, it started. Console output, it started in Chrome headless now, -d browser. So that means it picks this headless and add this argument and it takes care of everything. Now you see execution started, but are you seeing any Chrome browser invoking here? No, because all that happening in headless mode completely, right? So this is one of the way to implement headless to make your execution a little faster. But again, people have different opinions on that when you're trying to automate, you have to open in head mode, right? That's where users do, so you can catch errors better. You see, the execution is so fast this time. No failures. Why no failures? Because I fixed that bug before running this test that I want to make sure we have a green. So I set email or password. So that's why the error is fixed and execution is also faster. Okay, green tick, here we go. So we have successfully completed our framework part. Now with all the concepts, including headless mode, there is one last thing left before I wrap up here on TestNG framework, that scheduling Jenkins jobs. This has nothing to do with TestNG or any other tool. Something specific to Jenkins here. So you can schedule your Jenkins job and ask to automatically trigger this job by giving some regular expression pattern. We'll see that in the next lecture. Thank you.